Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Geo Outlook for 16.3. This week, I've got Ian with me from the Geo team. I'm Sampath Ranasinghe. I'm the product manager for the Geo team, and I'll let Ian introduce himself.
I'm Ian Baum. I'm one of the senior backend engineers on the Geo team, just working on helping keep all the data in sync.
Thanks, Ian, and thanks for joining the session. We'll go get straight into it. During this milestone, we'll be working on GitLab silent mode. So silent mode essentially provides an ability to block outbound communications from a GitLab instance. It's in support of disaster recovery. So with most disaster recovery mechanisms, we encourage customers to test their procedures and processes well, so well ahead of time, so that they're well prepared in the case of a failure event. One way to do this is to promote that secondary geo site and perform testing against that site, thus ensuring you're testing your processes, but also testing the integrity of that secondary site. You can also use this feature for backup and restore, where you can restore a GitLab instance from a backup and also perform testing against that instance as well. This is a cross-stage effort, so we are roping in our colleagues from other groups to help us suppress the outbound communications. We've made good progress on this front so far, but there is some more work to be done in order to make this available and usable. So we continue this effort in this milestone. Next up is improving backup and restore documentation. Backup and restore documentation has grown quite large over the last couple of years. We've also have a number of different solutions for different scenarios. And also our customers have much larger data sets as well, since some of this documentation has been updated. So the current effort has been around reorganizing some of the content, so it's easier to discover the content and to navigate the content. And also we are updating the guidance for customers who have large data sets, to which the backup and restore tools currently don't scale. So this is an effort that is being undertaken in order to improve that story, providing a runbook style instructions for customers who do have large data sets or operate large reference architectures, helping them get backups, getting their data backed up in a reasonable time. We have already completed the validation of the approach, and the current effort is all around building that runbook and getting that published on our website for customers to look through and refer to. And the next item is allowing verification of object storage. We verify a large number of components already through Geo. We also support replication of object storage natively via GitLab as well as supporting object storage replication through via the provider's tool chain as well. However, the verification in this case is specifically targeting GitLab managed object storage replication. So this basically completes the circle where we'll add GitLab managed object storage verification that will complement the replication piece. So this also moves us, I should note, towards becoming 100%, being able to verify 100% of the replication data that we manage. So this is also moving the needle towards that target as well. And we'll move on to Ian's specialist topic next, which is accelerating CI runners. Over to you, Ian.
We are working on improve the performance of so you can run runners in the secondary sites. This should offset some of the load on the primary, as well as speed up some folks who are working in remote sites. There are some hiccups there that we need to work through. So currently in progress, we have LFS objects where we're fixing the proxy there, so it'll download from the secondary and not the primary all the time. And our next step will be to work on the repositories themselves. Runners pick up jobs pretty quickly, so we don't always have time to sync. So we need to kind of come up with a good plan so that we can still pull from the secondary and not overload the primary with all of the requests for the code when jobs are running. That's currently where we stand right now. Back to you.
Thanks, Ian. Thanks for the update on that. And I'm looking forward to getting this across the line. We've got a number of customers who are interested in this capability. So glad to see good progress being made on that front. We'll move on to verifying group wikis. Just referring back to my previous comment, where we are making progress towards being able to verify 100% of everything we replicate. And this is going to be the last remaining component once we've completed object storage for us to meet that 100% target. So we will be looking to make progress here and be able to claim that we do verify 100% of the data that we replicate. This helps protect our customers, particularly those who use Geo for disaster recovery, against corruption and subsequently data loss in these particular components. Then we move to gathering monthly unique secondary site users for Git operations. We already have a metric for users who log in to the UI on the secondary site. We can identify unique users who log in each month from a count of unique users who log in each month into that secondary site. However, we do not have visibility in terms of how many unique users perform Git operations against those secondary sites. So this effort is to help us capture that metric, to help us better understand how our customers use those secondary sites when it comes to Git operations. This will also help inform future decisions on enhancements around these capabilities that we build out for the secondary sites as well. So this is something that's in progress, and I am looking forward to getting some of the metrics out from this development. And then lastly, we've got proxy git fetch and git fetch clone pull operations over SSH via GitLab shell. In the previous milestone, we shifted the call flow for Git push operations to go through the GitLab shell. This helped us get over some of the challenges with regard to timeouts where large push requests were failing. And we moved the call flow from Puma to GitLab shell, which has consequently provided us a 50% performance improvement in certain cases, and also removed the timeout limitations that we were hitting. Now, with the current effort to consolidate around GitLab shell, we want to move fetch, clone, and pull operations via the GitLab shell as well. So we have both directional call flows going through the same component and making our lives a lot easier from that perspective. So this is the effort to shift the downstream call flow to go through GitLab shell. We do have a number of issues that we also want to address once we have changed this call flow, particularly when it comes to managing options when you use git fetch or clone via a secondary site. So looking forward to changing the call flow and adjusting the architecture to go through GitLab shell with this effort. And with that, we conclude the 16.3 Geo Outlook. I look forward to seeing you next time. Ian, thanks again for joining us, and look forward to having you on another call in the future.
Thank you.